Hey, come on in.
Hey, come on.
Come on. You just
welcome.
caught us at the end of our practice.
Yeah. I'm glad you were able to make it.
Yeah. You're the newbie, right?
Yeah. You were at tryouts, right?
Yeah, you were really getting in there. It was really good to see you. I'm glad you came back.
Yeah.
They don't usually come back.
It's been a hot minute since anyone's tried out and actually
10
came back.
years, right?
10 years, yeah.
That's... time really flies.
It does fly.
Wow.
But you're here, and that really excites us, so... Yeah.
Welcome. So, I'm sure that you're curious to find out about art sport.
But yeah, before we get started, there is some paperwork that you gotta fill out. You know, name, age, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna hand you the piece of paper. All the questions are there. Just fill it out. And can't wait to get started.
Yeah. Actually, I take... You know I hated the machine at first, but I have been warming up to the machine, actually. I've been warming up to the machine.
I found with the machine, it's all about how you use it. There's so many different attachments.
Yes, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, the twin dangler specifically. Really isolates the triceps.
I'll have to give it a
Maybe
shot.
for an but, so yeah.
Oh, looks like you're pretty much done.
Oh,
Let's see
hey,
that.
let's see that. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, everything looks good. Ooh, Sagittarius. Everything looks good.
You have a very beautiful name. I can't wait to see it on the back of one of our singlets.
Okay, everything's looking good. So I think with that, we're ready to get started. Okay.
So now that all the paperwork is taken care of, I figured we'd tell you like a little bit more about our team.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to call us a team because what I find when you're on that court, when you're competing with all your soul and energy, you can't just be surrounded by teammates. You gotta be surrounded by family.
Yeah.
And so we have been like a couple this whole time.
Yeah.
And with you here, that makes it like a trouble.
Of three.
So yeah, we just really want to emphasize it. It's the bond between us that's gonna help us succeed.
Yeah.
So with that in consideration, I think it's time that we start talking about the training plan.
Yes. I always say sport is half sport, half training. Training is very important. If you don't train for sport, it will kick your ass and kill you.
Yeah, so we have three main ways of building our muscles up, building our confidence up. The first of which is actually my favorite.
So a part of our training that is very, very important, close to our hearts, is our swimming training. But the thing about swimming is that it's a bit tired, it's a bit overdone, and there's only so far you can get with swimming alone, and eventually you get to a point where the sports and training of before start to become too little for you. You need to go even further beyond, and so we've kind of set up a system for ourselves where basically we swim with our eyes open. It trains not only the body but the mind and the spirit. It's very difficult and nightmarish the first couple of times, but we'll be right here with you, and
We're here for you.
Yeah, we're here for you. And instead of your standard pool, I'm telling you so that you don't get surprised when we go in the training room. But the water,
Sorry, it's not necessarily a water.
Sorry.
I would describe it more as an emulsion.
Yes.
So
yes.
the benefits of an emulsion, it's a bit thicker, so it's more like resistance weight training. So it may be difficult for us to wade through the 1 foot deep emulsion, but when we get in real water,
yes, we fly like eagles.
But there's one caveat. So the emulsion, it's thicker. To counteract that, we do need to apply a generous layer of this substance. So it allows us, when applied very generously, all over the body,
all over.
it allows us to glide right through. And so you're going to get really acquainted with this bottle.
Yes, and we have thousands. Basically. And around 2012, it was actually discontinued for about 6 months, and we had to send I want to say thousands of letters to the executives, and they brought it back for us.
Yeah, we know a guy now, so
yeah, we're set.
We have our guy. But so swimming is one of our favorite principles. However, there are two other ways that we really like to work out.
So, in the basement, I know you think this is the basement. That's what we want you to think, but you're one of us now, so we can tell you about this. It's so cool and exciting. We have a couple friends at NASA that let us borrow one of their G-force training machines, which you wouldn't expect to help with the sport, but it really does. It really builds up that toughness in your body and lets you really tumble the way that you should expect to do playing this sport.
Yes, but in order to use it, there is a headpiece that is necessary.
This headpiece that we put on in the G-force machine, it's meant to sort of diminish the sense of vision. And
I have it right here.
Basically the point is we're gonna put this on you, and you're gonna kind of see what we're talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on here.
Yeah, that's great.
Get it right on there.
And gonna get it secure. Okay.
Alright, there you go. So the point of this exercise, we're going to basically, when you're in that G-force machine, we're going to throw things at you. We're going to throw things at you, and you're going to have to catch them, or at least try to catch them. We don't expect you to catch them all the time, but the point is to try, because basically we expand our alertness on the field, on the court, in the place, by overwhelming our nervous systems.
Yeah. When you overwhelm the nervous system in a setting in which you're under high G-force acceleration, it really prepares you for any situation. So
it accelerates the molecules in your brain, so they move at a faster speed than the average person.
Yeah, the synapses, they fire like that.
It gives you a very strong advantage on the field court, and it's proven to be very helpful for us. So let's just twist that off.
Yeah, let's get that off you. Your first time in the helmet.
How'd that feel? I remember my first time in the helmet. I know. It's like a rush. It's addictive. Okay. So
that was 2 of our training drills. The last one happens to be one of my favorite.
So our third bit of training is less physical and kinetic and more mental, spiritual, visual. Yeah. So
essentially, while it's easy to bash on the basics, those classic exercises that we know and love, they help build our muscles.
It's a foundation.
Yeah, as a good foundation. So we actually have prepared a video demonstration
for you.
For many of the classic exercises that we do to train around here.
Just for you.
So, what we have here are some headphones. So, if it's alright, we're gonna put them on you and show you a prepared montage of some of our exercises.
So, yes.
So,
we hope you enjoy the video.
Yes.
And it's just relax and enjoy them.
Good. I wonder if the audio is working for them. Do you think that we properly edited the audio on the video, or is it just silent for them?
It might just be silent.
I hope that they can, like you were saying. But they have headphones on, so they should probably.
Headphones on, so I don't think they can hear us.
Okay. Yeah, I really think that this is a promising recruit for the team.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I think. Okay. Let's get that for you.
How was it?
Hey.
Did you like it? welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. I hope that you understand what we stand for a lot better.
Yeah.
But with that, I think you're ready to learn how the real fight happens, how the competition sports work. So, you're ready to
tell them?
Yeah. Okay. Essentially, the game consists of two innings. So for the first half, we use something called a puck. So a puck is the target that we're going to be going after. This is a standard one that is used in competitions. I believe that this one was used at our last competition.
Yes, it's our winning puck.
So there's one thing, very important thing to note about the puck. The puck, it can get pretty slippery. So,
quite slippery.
To counteract this, our team has started using a practice that has proven to be super successful. So, we use chalk. This right here is the key to success on our team. We use chalk. As you can see in here, there is a reservoir of chalk. So, before each inning, we dip our hands in, get some of the chalk. We have this ball of it to help apply a good, even layer. And so, as you can see now, I've got a good layer going on.
You should be able to hold that puck, no problem. Look at that.
Not going
no
anywhere.
No slipping at all.
So as you can imagine, when we're out there chasing after the puck, when we get it into possession, there's no taking it away from us.
It's not getting away.
Yes. So this has proven to be really successful. So now you know the secret. Shh.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
We're not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah. We do it when the refs turn their back.
That's why it's in this inconspicuous bag. So the next thing you're gonna have to...
Oh,
sorry, hold on.
Getting a notification?
Yeah, my Fitbit's just saying that I need to go, be upside down for 30 seconds, so I'm gonna go do
Okay. This happens quite a bit. While she's off doing her workout, I'm gonna explain another aspect of the sport to you. So, when you're out on the field, the opponents, they can be pretty quick sometimes, so to make it more fair, you are mandated to wear a loop. So this loop is attached to your singlet. We'll talk more about the singlets later. So this loop goes on the back of each contestant, and any other player is provided with a hook. So a hook, once you unscrew it, is able to grab a loop, and with your hook, say another opponent has the puck they're getting away, take your hook, loop them, and give them a ball. So this is a great way to counteract if there's a speed difference between the players. So, oh, welcome, I'm back. I was just explaining the dynamics of the loop and the hook.
Dizzy.
How was your upside down time?
I feel smarter already.
Yeah. Stay with it. Get some water, Upside down time is a key training component.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's really important. It makes you smarter.
But as you can tell, it makes you a little dizzy.
Yeah, but I'm coming back already, so.
But yeah, with that, do you want to maybe talk about the birdie?
Yes, I would love to. So, in the second part of the game, there's something called the bird. It switches from the puck to the bird. You'll get the hang of it
Right
later.
at midpoint.
Yes, right at midpoint. and the bird. So the appearance varies, but it'll probably look something like this. With its little furs and hairs, has little roots in a way, because this will be buried in the ground.
Yes.
So, basically, your role will be to dig. You will be helping us capture the puck and loop our opponents in the first part.
And in the second inning, you will dig.
You will dig.
So, one thing to note about the birds, when they're under the turf, these tendrils will be showing to give you a hint as to where it is. So, you're going to be keeping your eyes open, keeping them peeled. And this is actually another reason why keeping our eyes open underwater is part of our training.
It makes your eyes scent more the specific emulsion that we have. It makes one's eyes a bit more sensitive to bright colors. And while the bird isn't always pink like this, it will always be some variation of a neon bright color, so it's very easily visible to the digger, which is you.
It's you. I'm glad we finally have one.
Yeah, it's been kind of hard juggling it between us because
we're not too good at digging.
We're not too good at digging, especially when we're trying to get the plate.
The plate. Oh, gosh.
Gotta tell you about the plate next.
So, we just sent off our equipment manager to go fetch the plate for us. But in the meantime, we're going to explain to you the fun uniform that we have.
So, here it is.
This is the unitard that you will be wearing.
Can't say that anymore.
This is the singlet that you will be wearing.
It's a bit unorthodox.
We are a very fashion-forward team. We want to emphasize how good we look out on the turf, so you can only be confident when you're feeling good about what you have on. So, it's a 3-piece singlet.
Very high quality, vinyl material.
Our opponents are often very jealous of us. So,
do you want to grab the top? The top cap?
There's one more piece. So when we're out on the field, it kind of gets confusing who's on what team. So we wear these on the heads.
They're very flattering.
Very flattering. And these help identify that we are on the same team. And so when this is on your head, you're part of the team.
It looks like it belongs there.
It fits.
Our manager is back with the plate.
So, a plate, it's something that in both innings you have to be looking for.
It's the coveted item.
So a plate, it looks like this. You see, it's very shiny, very eye-grabbing. You can throw it like a disc to your teammates if needed, because everybody's going to be going after this. And when you're swarmed and surrounded with the plate in your possession,
it's very hard, especially if you are your team's digger. You won't really be able to have the time to look for those bright colors because you'll be so busy fighting off the plate seekers. So
exactly. Actually, just to warn you about the swarming that goes on in the field, we have actually just finished a model of some of the plays that our opponents constantly give.
Yes, so this is very important.
This diagram is very accurate. So, even though our team is now 3, formerly 2, the opponents often consist of 5 people. So, they will glob together in this globular formation and then go at the digger. So you have to be prepared when you see this coming. Grab the plate, toss it to one of us.
Toss it to one of us. We'll take care of the plate for you, because a pile on a new digger is it's serious. I mean, a lot of people quit because of their first dig pile, and it's just not something we want to happen to you. We want to take care of you.
We want to make sure you're prepared.
So, even though it is a big part of the sport to seek the plate, I would say avoid the plate, at least for your first few months of playing, and just kind of leave it to the professionals.
We've been there. We're seasoned. We know how to...
I've had many dig piles in my day.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no better feeling than when you overcome a dig pile, so...
And you get that plate in the hole. There's nothing like it.
Nothing like it. And you, with time, will know that feeling.
You will. As long as you keep up with your training, you will be one of the greatest athletes in the world.
Yes. So, yeah, you're pretty much part of the team now. I'm so glad that you're able to be here with us.
Before we get started with our first official practice, we want to kind of let you in on a tradition that we've been doing for years and years. Probably like before your parents were even born. We have these
performance enhancers.
Very, very potent.
Yes. So we take these once a day. I can't imagine going through a day without getting my dose of performance enhancer.
Don't talk to me until I've had my performance enhancer.
Do not. Okay. So we're going to invite you to take one with us. And, one thing. You're not on any antidepressants, are you?
You're not?
Oh, good.
Look
Perfect.
at you, little happy.
Yeah, so...
Got one of these smileys just for you. Look at that.
Perfect.
All right. Which one's your favorite?
I'm going to have a rainbow today.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I always go for the sun.
Cheers.
Now it's your turn. All right, open wide. All right. It's time to get started with practice. We're so happy to have you along with us, and we're going to be the greatest team the world has ever seen.
Oh, we're going to be so great. I can already taste it.
Yes. All right, let's go.
Let's go.